Welcome to East Lansing, where the Michigan State fans have already started the Spartan walk on a perfect night for college football, and one they hope will finish with a Michigan State victory in its home opener. What a scene this is, a veritable cavalcade of colors, stripe after stripe that they hope leaves the visitors dizzy. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Broncos about to kick it away and get this season started. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Michigan State Spartans offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
It's amazing in college football, the tight end position and how much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy, maybe you catch a flat route. Today, these guys have athleticism, and you just saw it from that dude after the catch on that last one.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to throw, it's Childs. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Let's talk a little bit about Michigan State. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. And what's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Power football with the run. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Broncos line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. He leaves it with the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Childs. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's McCray. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Hold and finds his man on the left. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Childs. Quickly to the tight end. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Spartans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Bellick. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it set up on the outside. Breaks into the open. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Spartans look to keep this drive humming. Leaves it with the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Pushes toward the goal line. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Touchdown, Michigan State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense, seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You could tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field and these empty sets are really helping him out.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Lowry. Trying to set up the screen. Made a defender miss. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Running back searching for a hole. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Childs. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Spartans will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive and now they'll snap it again from the 38. The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Tries to do it himself on the draw. First down and more.
You know, you don't need to be an absolute blazer to have success running the football as a QB. You just need to know where to pick your spots, finding holes, reading blocks, falling forward. This quarterback does all of it.
Caught in the backfield, it's Conley. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground, it's Buckley. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on 3rd down. Here's a heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to into the left corner just over the crossbar. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Scanning the field, it's Childs. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. That last big play has them in position to threaten here, 1st and 10 from the 37. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. A little screen to the running back. And the defense drags him down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Spartans have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw again. Setting up the screen. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. And the Spartans trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Big guy smells it. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Sparty.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Unloads to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They've got him then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep him there. Looking for a man. It's Lowry. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brooks. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Now improvising. Quarterback's got the 1st.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the 1st down, keep this drive rolling.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on 3rd down. Quarterback gets past the marker. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads it left. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. He's got him this time. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Rides the back on the option to give. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Off the play fake. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You can flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
And this one sails through just inside that left upright. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Childs. Rushes on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. The offense will quickly use the timeout. The Spartans come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Under fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Belly. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Looking to throw on first down. He's looking deep. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Spartans.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading into halftime.
Enough time to get off the play before we head to halftime. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in East Lansing. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Spartan Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Spartans will kick it off to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They'll start this third quarter with a run. Got the first down and still on his feet. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Finds the tight end. That's a really really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on 3rd down. Got it looking for a first. Got room at the 35. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. And the Broncos are marching down the field. Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Lowry. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
And I think that pass play was simply designed just to get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the end zone, but they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position, that if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did right there.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Sets up the screen. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Quarterback empties his backfield. Dropping back, it's Childs. Tight end finds a soft spot. Still on his feet at the 45. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took him to the house, but they got him at the 24.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go to the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is.
Turning it on! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time, Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable in this last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Leaves it with the running back. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Broncos will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Childs. Caught over the middle. It's McCray. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got a man, it's McCray. Run out of bounds, they'll spot him at the 24. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with the lone back. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4, they'll mark it at the 19. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's got him still on his feet. Touchdown, Sparty. And the stomping has commenced.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Lowry. Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. And the Broncos really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Creates a little room. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The Broncos are rolling down the field. Guys there to get him on the ground.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep.
Breaks into the open. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They go to the ground. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've reached the break, and Michigan State has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Buckley. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down. Still going. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Broncos, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Right down the middle. Working on the right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Broncos!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end.
Going for the big play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking downfield, it's Childs. Here's the pressure. Pulls it in, it's Marsh. Turns it on at midfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Here comes the heat. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Belly. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Man, you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fellow, you put him in the slot, try to give him.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet.
Hold.
That one hurts. They thought they'd move the chains on 4th down. Instead, they back up. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Got it in the middle. It's Belly. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. He's up to 81 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. Got it! Touchdown, Sparty! And the beatdown has ensued.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Nebraska went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Huskers always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They'll try the left side. Runs through a tackle. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Lowry. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Throws for the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. They'll go back to the ground. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Got a man in the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Still on his feet. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. To the air on 1st down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Childs. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Get it out on the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Marsh. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Caught, close to the marker, it's Belling. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Lining up from the 34 on first down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Spartans are threatening in the red zone. They'll run the screen. Not enough space. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Trying to find the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Michigan State.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Marches ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sparty.
Game one, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
He's got a nose for that goal line. First he scored the touchdown. Now he makes his way in for the 2-point conversion. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you just see. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to